Hey, boo, hey. Well, good morning, Grand Rising. For some of you, because I just picked it up, you need to buy a bottle of Florida water and keep it on deck. It is, well, it was 9:36 as I started the live. I did pull some overall energy earlier. Um, so, this is what we have. Again, I don't know how many of y'all gonna see this. 124. So for some of you, you could be Capricorns for sure. 132 on the timer. For some of you, you could be 32 years old, older, or younger. Um, anyway, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please protect us as we go into this reading, as I deliver the messages, and as the royal ones receive the message. Some of y'all getting up going to church this morning despite the weather, or in spite of the weather. Things are shifting though. Things are moving for you, Royals. This week, you may see a lot of success, a lot of victory, and be in a very celebratory mood. For some of you, you could be going to some birthday parties. For others of you, this is a winter wedding, a baby shower. For some of you, this is a going away party. Um, this could be something in regards to like a release of some sort, a launch of a new business. Um, but something good, something new is coming in for you. Like you have the victory. That may be the title of this reading. You have the victory. Like you can rejoice in the fact that you have the victory. Hey, boo, hey, good morning. Yeah, yeah. For some of you, you're about to receive a large sum of money, and I don't know if that was. I think that was yesterday where I said, some of you need to pray about it and then run out and go buy a scratch off, go to the casino, play the number, something. But you have a lot of abundance coming in for you. Some of you are about to receive a promotion that you were not expecting. You could be Capricorn, Leo. Ooh, why I say Leo? Oh, because I'm looking at this. But Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, yeah, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And happy birthday, Aquarius, by the way. For some of you, you could have just had a birthday, so you're celebrating your birthday after the fact. Maybe you had to work, maybe it was during the week, but now you're able to celebrate, or maybe your money was funny, so you're having to celebrate afterwards. I feel like it's gonna turn out way better because you waited, if that makes sense. Um, the flip side of that is too, I feel like something that was kind of like slow going, or maybe it was it's taking you a long time to get a response out of something or from someone. Maybe for some of you this is like an agency of some sort, or maybe it is a job. For some of you, you're interviewing, either you're interviewing for your own business, or maybe you're a recruiter. And I just did a message like this for my sister too. um For some of you, like you're hiring employees. For some of you, you're the one that says you're the final decision. Like whether like you're a supervisor, you're a recruiter, something like that. For some of you, that's the position you're moving into. Some of you too could be moving into a higher position than that. Maybe an executive of some sort, especially with this King of Pentacles being here. Yeah, things are really transforming for you. Um, Divine Emperors, you really are getting to the bag. Now, Empresses, this could be you too, and you're just standing in your masculine energy at this time, and that's a-okay. So far as the rejoice and celebration with the Hierophant being here, Eight of Wands being here, which the energy is mirroring in two different places. Um, some of you could be getting communication from your significant other, or this could be news or um, communication, gossip for some of you, even around a couple. Hey, boo, hey, good morning, Jose. Some of you too are getting with friends. Maybe you're reconnecting with friends. Um, for some of you, this is family. These are co-workers. You're going out to have brunch. Um, some of you could also be going to like couples counseling, or you're going to see your therapist or counselor, or you have an appointment this week with one, or you're making one. For some of you too, um, I've been getting a lot of energy around proposals. Now, it could be like a business proposal is going to get approved. So for some of you, like you have an idea for a new business. Maybe you're moving to a new place, and maybe the idea won't come to you, or you won't feel like you can really accomplish it and do it until you move to this new place. For some of you too, I started off the message saying that you could be going to church today despite the weather or in spite of the weather. For some of you, you could be going to like your person's, um, I don't know, maybe it's a church, a mosque, synagogue, whatever you believe in, temple. You could be rekindling with a significant other this week. Somebody can also have a conversation with you about becoming exclusive. Hey, boo, hey, love you. For some of you too, maybe God is trying to tell you something. Is a song that came from The Color Purple, that movie, that song could be significant. You could be receiving messages from the divine as well. There are certain signs that you've been picking up on where you're finally going to see the physical proof of what these signs have been leading you or guiding you towards. For some of you, yes, it is a person. For others of you, it's your relationship with spirit is getting stronger, and you're seeing evidence of that. You're seeing evidence of maybe your prayers coming into fruition. You're seeing your spiritual gifts get stronger and pick up. For some of you, you're able to telepathically communicate with your significant other. Fives could be significant, eights could be significant, twos could be significant. You're seeing 555 a lot. 888, 222. For some of you, you're seeing 1010, 1111, and 777. Like you're seeing double numbers basically. You're seeing 333 as well. But things are about to pick up for you. Spirit is about to make sure that things pick up for you in a great way. For some of you too, these friends that maybe you're connecting with, Some of you are getting new friends. Just being real here. Maybe you're learning that maybe you have to have friends of different levels, of different backgrounds, and some of you are expanding your circle a little bit. For others of you, you're reducing it. For others of you, you're switching folks out. Just being real. Spirit could also be doing this for you. Also, you could be celebrating with friends, maybe some accomplishments that they've been praying to um like make. There are certain goals that maybe you and your friends like y'all set out together doing certain things like you have been, thank you spirit, maybe you and your friends are making a pact to be each other's accountability partners. For some of you too, this is workout partners. This is you and your significant other are making each other your accountability partners. 11:33, 11:32 on the timer. um for some of you too, spirit is making you accountable of your love or for your love or for your love for each other. Yeah, there's definitely a large sum of money that's coming into you. Um, For some of you, this is a spiritual inheritance. For others of you, this is a physical one. This is clarity. For some of you, an impulsive decision that you make. Um, and this could go good or bad for some of you. So take it how it resonates. But an impulsive decision that you end up making either is going to stick with you for the rest of your life, or it's going to be something that is going to transform your life for the better, which is also going to last too. But I feel like it could go negatively for some of you and it could go very positively for others of you. For some of you, you've been waiting on something or maybe to hit a certain mark, maybe within your career or in your finances for the last maybe 5 to 10 or more years. You're finally about to hit that place of stability, of steady income, of consistency as well. Make sure too that when this money comes in, you're not impulsively spending. Okay, Spirit. What other messages might you have for us? What is messages? This is the best. So for some of you, yeah, your finances, your relationship with money is healing. For some of you too, your relationship with family, also a significant other could be healing. In this column we had the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands. So a conversation could be coming. For some of you, you're meeting your person's family, or they're telling their family about you. They could be having conversations with family about you. They could be telling their family that they're going to marry you, especially with this Ten of Pentacles being here. For some of you, they're telling their family like it's going to be real quick. We're going to elope, things like that. We're not making it a big deal. Some people may have opinions though about it. I'm not gonna, lie to you. Now for others of you too, however you're receiving your money, there's gonna be a lot of people who regret the fact that they didn't invest in you, that they didn't see the vision with you. And for some of you, it could be your family members. Like they could have downplayed what you were doing, like go get a real job or whatever the fuck it was. Like for some of you, spirit had you following your dreams. Um, Spirit had you following spirit. And it wasn't for everyone else to understand what you were doing. For some of you, It's not your family, your friends' business to understand why you're in a connection with this particular person, especially when for some of you it's the most healing and healthy connection you've been in or that you've been in a really long time. For some of you, people may be trying to um, convince you that maybe it's not the wish fulfillment that you think it is. And I just got a notification, Libra. Wow, you're bringing in a lot of money. I think that's what it said, or a significant amount of money. So Libra, you could be significant. I just mentioned Goddess As, or Isis yesterday. She showed up yesterday morning too. For some of you, again, you step into your divine energy, masculine or feminine. But Empress, I feel like I'm speaking to you. Um, but maybe it's both of you have. For some of you, your person is becoming a bit more softer. They could be in their feminine energy right now. They're a bit sweeter. For others of you too, spirit has to guide you in a different direction. Maybe guide the both of you in a different direction. For some of you, your family in general is being guided in a different direction, like redirected, healed even too. For some of you, y'all are realizing you were focused on the wrong things. You're learning or have learned to raise your vibration or to bring yourself out of a dark space, or spirit has been doing this for you. For some of you too, like spirit isn't about to allow you to be sad for too long. Like they're about to shake that shit up. I also feel like Empress, you feel beautiful, or maybe you're for some of you, you need to wash your hair. That's the message for me too. You need to wash your hair, or you're about to get your hair done. Maybe you're about to get your nails, your feet done, or these are maybe things that you need to do. And although a lot of people may look at it from, for some of you gentlemen, you're getting your hair cut, you're getting new shoes, or for some of you, it's new jewelry, it's new suits, it's you're doing, you're making a change more or less. For some of you, like you're growing your beard out or doing something different with your facial hair in some way. But I just heard you may be looking a lot more alluring to people. Um, you're very attractive. For some of you too, a lot of people are gonna regret maybe calling you the ugly duckling in whatever way that resonates with you in the past. Because now that they see that you're in this whole new energy, for some of you, it's simply the fact that you're happier, so you're glowing. Like, share, and subscribe while you guys are here. Thanks for being here. You're glowing, you're happier, and it's like your happiness is radiating outward. Like some people are regretful of the fact that they juggled you. These people could still be watching you. These people could have been very deceptive and hid a lot from you in the past. For some of you, these are exes and maybe even like fuck buddies. Somebody could be reaching out to you, wanting to sleep with you or rekindle something with you. For some of you too, the only reason why they're trying to quote unquote call back or text you or anything like that is really exactly what I just said, because they're just trying to, FUCK. For some of you too, your children are getting a little bit older, so you're being mindful, or you need to be mindful of what you're saying to them. Even I'm not saying to them, saying well, yeah, saying to them and saying around them. They're smarter than you think they are. Even though they're little, like they can catch on a lot more. They may not know exactly what you're talking about, but some of y'all, you need to start speaking in code around your kids, with your person, with their other parent, with other adults, because like your baby is brilliant. Like, and pat yourself on the back too, because it's half your DNA as to why this child is so smart. But yeah, some of you, you gonna have to like kind of clean it up a little bit with what you're saying. Um, for some of you, you and your person, y'all gonna have the quote unquote sex talk with your kids sooner than you would like to. For some of you, be mindful your kids look confirmation. Be mindful your kids could end up walking in on you. For some of you too, I'm hearing the truth is stronger than the lie. I also feel like you're coming into some abundance. You're coming into some wealth that you may not be telling everybody about, or spirit is encouraging you not to tell everybody about. Somewhere between now and August, especially with all of this Leo energy, the strength card is here, then we have the sun card. There's a lot of like sunshine that's going to be coming into your life. For some of you, you are the sunshine that has come into or that is in someone's life. You amplify like the good things in someone's life. And spirit sent you into their life to do that. For some of you, your person, you do that for each other. Like even like during like maybe not the best times for you guys. You still have a way of showing love to each other and pouring into each other, maybe in a very balanced way. For some of you too, spirit is balancing out not only your relationships, but your your emotions. Maybe for some of you, you're getting emotionally regulated right now. Um, for some of you, you had to be celibate to get emotionally regulated. For some of you too, you had to stop sleeping with somebody for you to get your mind and your money right. I don't know why I feel like I'm talking to you, Pisces, or Pisces placements. For some of you, like you're listening to readings and you're only thinking of your sun sign. You need to learn about the other signs that are in your chart. You may not, become an expert on the things, but you need to learn about the other signs that are in your chart because you could watch let's say you're I don't know. I just screamed out Pisces and Leo, right? So you could be as Pisces, you could be a Leo, you could be dealing with one of those signs, but you could be watching like Pisces and Leo readings, and the readings aren't resonating for you. That's because you're supposed to be looking at whatever's sitting in your Venus sign. So let's say you have a Venus in Aries, Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus, or something like that. You're supposed to be in that moment, maybe watching the Taurus or Aries or Libra or whoever is sitting in your Venus, because that may resonate a little bit more. For some of you, when it comes to your finances, you need to be looking in your Jupiter. What sign sits in your Jupiter? You may need to watch Leo readings. If Leo is sitting in your Jupiter, whatever it is. Um, for some of you too, you're about to receive like a promotion or an upgrade in life. Um, that you may have felt like wasn't possible or wasn't possible for you yet. For some of you, you felt like you had more skills to build, to acquire before this would ever balance out and come for you. But no, now is the time. Now is the time. For some of you too, you're going to notice that you're going to be receiving a lot more gifts, like not only from the divine but tangible gifts, physical gifts from people. They're going to be coming to you just because these people love you. A lot of people in your past may not have expressed their love to you in an outward way or in a way that maybe positively registered for you. For some of you too, somebody is changing your position in love, or your position in their love life or in you guys' love lives. This person could be nervous about it. For some of you, it's this King of Cups. He loves you a lot. Or King of Cups, you love somebody a lot. Divine Emperor, you love somebody a lot. Um, and because of that love, maybe you're overprotective or very protective of this person. For some of you, some of the signs could be birds, horses, wolves, dogs. For some of you, squirrels, sunflowers, babies, even. Maybe all of these things are hitting your timeline. For some of you, it's like big cats like lions, leopards, jaguars, cheetahs. Um, for some of you, Shakespeare could be significant. Maybe Romeo and Juliet, and I'm getting all of these notifications too. Somebody is afraid too that they possibly mess something up. I feel like that's an illusion. That's some maybe residual energy from your past that you learned from or moved away from. That's probably trying to come back up. For some of you, it's the actual person maybe that has gotten under your skin or gotten in your head about something. Turtles could also be significant. There's one down here in the corner. Fish could be significant. For some of you too, somebody is very much so in love with you, obsessed with you. You're all they think about. Someone too could want a new beginning with you because maybe they do know that they messed up with you in some way. I feel like the love is still there. It's just maybe this person needs to follow their intuition about how to handle things with you. For some of you too, you could have had someone that made you feel like you were like in competition or you were an option. I feel like there's someone in the past, maybe it's the same person, maybe it's someone different. Someone in the past could have put you in a position where you were always feeling like you were an option or you were the option. Um, but I feel like now you're going to be in a position where you're the only thing that someone thinks about. You're the only one that someone loves, someone craves, someone wants to be with, maybe even have children with. For some of you too, this person that was very toxic towards you in the past, they could have had a sudden realization towards you because maybe you walked away from them. Yeah, for some of you, you're definitely seated on your throne. You're not getting up off of it for nothing, especially nothing that would harm or hurt you. Yeah, you definitely moved away from like energy that relationships, whether it's romantic or otherwise, that keep making you feel like you're not enough. Or for some of you, you kept feeling like you had to fight for your position in maybe somebody's life. I feel like you don't have to fight anymore. For some of you too, you've made the ultimate decision like to love yourself more, which is why you're pouring more into maybe your appearance at this time. For some of you too, you're one of those people when you look good, you feel good. And for some of you too, you could have been very sick recently. Shit, I've been sick too, y'all. Um, for some of you too, somebody could have sent a spiritual attack towards you to make you sick. And some of you need to do a reversal. You're gonna see who sent it to you too. Why? Because they're gonna end up with like some of the same ailments that you had or have currently. Like I almost feel like once your shit clears up or starts to clear up, you're gonna see somebody else end up with similar ailments to what you're experiencing. For some of you too, you decided not to be the toxic motherfucker or the negative energy in the room anymore. Yeah, like you, for some of you too, I'm hearing you've released yourself from guilt. You've also released yourself from like past experiences. Yeah, like you closed out certain cycles within yourself where you're gonna be able to be open to this love, to this new person. Yeah, this is the truth. Like things are coming full circle, they're changing for you. You've been listening to the divine. For some of you, this person has been listening to the divine about you. They could have been very much so in their head, but I feel like they're gaining some level of clarity slowly but surely. Yeah, whoever this person is thinking about reaching out and giving you an offer. Maybe they don't want to leave you out in the cold. For some of you, they did leave you out in the cold, and maybe they want to apologize for that. This person views you as their soulmate, and they're manifesting you back into their life if you have left it. For others of you, they're trying to manifest you staying if like you're talking about bouncing, if you're talking about leaving. For some of you too, I feel like this person is manifesting like a new beginning, a new change, or some level of change with you. They're manifesting confidence in being able to come towards you and give you this maybe this offer. For some of you, you're manifesting a new job, a new business, a return on an investment in some way. It is coming for you. For some of you, it can be anywhere from 3 hours to 3 days out, maybe 3 weeks as well. For others of you, it could be four. Um, for some of you too, you could suddenly decide not to remain stagnant, um, or in the position or situation that you're in, and you're gonna make a move. For some of you, spirit has been waiting on you to make a movement in whatever direction. Like, share, and subscribe while you're here, you guys. Thanks for being here. Um, for some of you too, you've been trying to figure out like why are you so sleepy? Why are you so tired? Is because God wants you to actually rest. For some of you, you are one of those folks that you just don't know when to quit. You don't know when to sit your ass down. You don't know when to slow down. And sometimes fear wants you to slow down because they want you to be able to enjoy the things that you are working so very hard to accomplish and to acquire and to have. Like some of you have like spirit wants you to like really sit down and rest and breathe because it's like what you gonna do if you work yourself to death and you can't enjoy it? You can't take it with you. You know what I'm saying? 33 could be significant. 33 36 could also be significant. So yeah, there's three down here, three here. You could be seeing two, three, four as well. You mentioned 237 in the live yesterday. Hmm. Yeah, like spirit is basically telling you like, look, all right, I know shit hasn't been exactly how you want it to be. I've heard you, I've not ignored you this entire time. Things are going to smooth out. For some of you, Spirit has had you at a point of resting because of how quickly things are going to accelerate for you. And like back way back here, we began with accelerated motion. You feel me? So things are about to take off for you. And that's why spirit wants you to be able to sit down or know when to sit down. For some of you, spirit wants you to understand when it's time for you to give certain things emotion, attention, energy, and when it's time to pull back and sit down and let things be what it is. For some of you too, there's gonna be a lot of celebrating, a lot of um joy coming into your life. Definitely a lot of movement though. Yeah. Yeah, some of you are coming out of a space where you've been heartbroken and overwhelmed with like heavy emotions. For some of you, you're receiving a new contract or entering a new contract. For some of you, you're being able to celebrate because maybe a part of your soul contract is being fulfilled. For some of you too, spirit allows something to happen to get you into new energy, into different energy. For some of you too, these are business contracts. The Queen of Wands, on that she's very good looking. She is the quote unquote witch of the deck outside of like the Empress who embodies all of, you know. Um, and there's I guess you could say a few others too that's in there, the magician, the Hierophant, High Priestess as well. But anyhow. The Queen of Wands is a businesswoman. She's a damn good one too. Um, with that and the Justice card and that three it comes back there, you're about to be able to celebrate something. For some of you, your business is about to take off in a major way. You could be a Queen of Wands that owns a business, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, you're revamping your business, or finally starting it. Like you've been betraying, and for some of you, you're gonna realize that you've been breaking your own heart and betraying yourself by not bossing up and starting this way sooner. For some of you, you're absolutely making the decision to do this right now. Like it's taking you a minute to go, to work through the shadows and the fears that you had in the past, and to stop like hurting yourself, stop betraying yourself. Yeah, you had to balance between your masculine and your feminine energy. For some of you, it was your person that encouraged you to get into this mode that you're in now. Maybe it's their drive and their ambition and their refusal to be defeated that maybe like inspired you to build something for yourself too. For others of you, I heard she's taken after her daddy. So for some of you, Princess and the Princess and the Frog could be significant. You could be very much like Princess Diana, very hard worker. But maybe you carry a lot of other people's burdens as well with this Ten of Wands. And you're learning that you can't do that anymore. And maybe for some of you, it's been conflicting for you, whether you're masculine or feminine, but it's been very conflicting for you because it's like, you're so used to carrying everything and everyone and on your back and quote unquote being the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's finally your turn to be supported, everybody doesn't always show up. Or if they do show up, it's half-assed. Like you're the one who's always breaking your neck to save everybody else, but they don't break their neck to save you. For others of you too, you're realizing like, okay, I don't have to carry everybody's shit. Like some of these folks gonna have to learn to stand on their own too. For some of you too, you're teaching your children, or you will be teaching your children responsibility in some way. For some of you, you are the child that's being taught responsibility, maybe being taught how to save, how to um invest, how to interview as well. For some of you, that could be something that you end up doing as a business. You could be teaching people how to interview, what to wear. For some of you, you could be opening a nonprofit for maybe like the homeless so that they look good, they smell good, they feel good on the way to their interviews. And you could also be like pairing up with certain businesses that maybe even schools as well, like trade schools. I feel like too, not only for yourself, but maybe for others, you've learned how to solve a problem. For some of you too, you're learning that or have learned that certain things like certain burdens aren't yours to carry and you're putting them down. Um, but it's like as you put them down, certain people are going to fight you about putting them down. For some of you, you're saving your money because maybe you have a baby on the way that nobody knows about. Or for some of you, that's what you and your significant other are planning. And maybe it's not like a physical baby, but it could be like um something you guys are building together, whether it's your relationship or something else. For some of you, it's a lot of drama going on at a job, at a workplace, and you are secretly looking for somewhere else to go, somewhere else to work. I feel like within the next, and for some of you, you've already found this new job, you've already been hired, you have your schedule, you know when you're about to start. For some of you, you do not need to give the 2 weeks notice. You need to just work, 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 work up until right before you're about to start, and then tell them that you quit. Like, don't even give them a 2 weeks notice in advance. Just keep, like, I hate to say it like that, but that's how Spirit is giving it to me. Because it's like if you put your 2 weeks notice in wherever you are, them folks gon' fire you. 4312 on the timer, 1234. So confirmation. Yeah, those folks are gonna fire you and it's gonna kind of put you at a disadvantage when it comes to trying to start your new job. So for some of you, yeah, like you need to work up until it's time for you to start your new job at the old one and then bounce on them. Like, I don't know, for some of y'all, like you're gonna like let's say you start your new job on a Monday, that Friday before the Monday is when like that Thursday, Friday, whatever your day is, your last day of the week. Um, you're gonna like pack up all of your stuff and like as you're leaving for the last time, tell them you quit. Yeah, 4404 on the timer. Yeah, you're leaving. You're leaving. Yeah. And you're certain about it too. You're very confident about whatever this is. Yeah, a lot of people try to block you. For some of you, you're about to be a motivational speaker. A lot of people try to block your confidence, block your third eye, block you in general. But like your spiritual strength overtook whatever they were trying to do. Like you are the light. Yeah. For some of you too, You've been going through like ascension symptoms. For some of you, you have what looks like a cold, but maybe is not. Spirit is raising your overall vibration, your frequency. You're going to a new level, like your soul has ascended. That's why I was speaking about like new gifts or the ones that you have are getting stronger. For some of you too, between you and your person, like you're able to pick up on each other telepathically. Spirit also is warning you too as you're making certain decisions and movements right now to choose wisely. Still stand in your place of authority and power, but also don't come off of your square for no bullshit. And understand it's a lot of people that's gonna envy you, be jealous of you because you're in maybe a new position of power and authority. Yep, that's the truth. Yeah, wishes are about to be fulfilled. Divine Emperors, you may be restoring hope in the situation, or hope is being restored for you in the situation. Empresses, the same thing for you. You could be fearful about whether you're going to be um, maybe materially and spiritually prosperous. You are. Things, of course, are balancing out. Um, for some of you too, you just needed to get grounded, and maybe you needed some time alone so that you could move into harmony. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, Royals. Like, share, and subscribe. The booking information is down below for my tarot and oracle and intuitive readers. The link to my list with the cards and books and things is down below. Even if you just read for yourself, it's down below. So thanks for being here. Like, share, and subscribe. Catch the replay if you're just coming in. Peace, Royals.